So after that boy Kratos got done beating the brakes off of his son as a bear, I know he said he didn't know that was Atreus, but he playing it off something nasty. This is get back from when Atreus shot little bro with that arrow that one time. But after Kratos put belt to ass to Atreus like he just got back home with a bad report card, they went to sleep. And I'm not gonna hold you, this is probably the most realistic thing to ever happen in the God of War games, bro. You bring that bad report card home, you get your ass beat, and then you want to take a nap for the rest of the day, man. I feel it, I understand it. But they get waken up by a demon. That boy Thor at the door, and he knock him with his lightning. Or farming 15 feet away from the house, mind you. Or farming so damn hard, I'm surprised that boy didn't say, "You peeped the fit?" Cause he was really flexing that coat he got on. Made the lightning dance on Mjolnir too, like it was some diamonds or something. Like, you not finna flex on me in front of my son in my own goddamn home. We would have had to box off of that alone. But all that hostility went out the window when Thor brought out the Henny bottle, man. That boy Kratos said, "Oh, bet, say less." Invited him into his house and everything, man. That boy Kratos truly is a black man. Invited Thor in, and then they started drinking. That boy Thor then called in one of Odin's ravens, and I'm not gonna hold you, we would have had raven for dinner tonight, bro. Cause what you doing bringing uninvited animals into my crib? They both was putting Schmied on the table by dropping Mjolnir and the Leviathan X on that hoe. Just for Thor to start talking crazy to Kratos. He said, "You seem like a common, reasonable person smearing meat all over the hammer." Brother, man, if you want to bust something, just bust something then. Kratos then gets another knock on the door, and it's Odin. Whole ass family of aura farmers that boy Thor got. Cause why this bald ass nigga Gucci down from head to toe? Whole fit probably cost more than Kratos' whole house. Odin came into the cribbo and started chatting. He didn't give a damn that Kratos killed his grandson. Even told that to Kratos' face right in front of Thor. Lil bro just had to hold that. But then he started talking about Baldur. That Baba Booey had some value. And if I was Kratos, as soon as the name Baldur left Odin's mouth, I would have started acting a fool. Like, rest in peace, bozo. We smoking on that Baldur pack. Rep that goof in the mistletoe blunt too. Like, fuck is you talking about? But that's just me. But that's why Kratos is a better man than me. Cause if I was there, bro, it would have gotten me and my son boom frame one, bro. On the spot, we would have been cooked. Sometimes you just gotta let your nuts hang though. But that man Odin really came over to Kratos' place to bargain some peace. He had a deal to pay and he just wanted peace out of it. But me in the cut like, nah. That nigga lying about something, bro. Everything that comes out of Odin's mouth is not the truth. But when proposed with all this, that boy Kratos said, "No." So Odin sicks Thor on Kratos. That boy Thor snaps his fingers and cracks the God of War in the chest, sent him flying out of his own home. Got Mjolnir on his chest like a paperweight too. He cannot get out of this. Thor pulled up on Kratos while he was flying out of his home and started talking spicy to bro. Also got his fat freak sausage fingers all over his goddamn head. This might be a double violation on Kratos because he's just bald. Both hands around the entire circumference of Kratos' head. Like, this is kind of crazy. Kratos started putting knuckle to face, but that wasn't doing a damn thing to Thor. They crashed to this statue, crashed into a wall, and then finally crashed on the ground. And this is probably why Thor one of the realest niggas in God of War. Not just these two PlayStation 5 games, but the original trilogy too. He saw that boy Kratos did not have his axe with him. So he put the hammer down and decided to run the ones like a real nigga. But he also scary as hell. Somebody bit like Rod Wave, moving like prime Mike Tyson. Matter of fact, pull that hammer back out. You not doing me no favors, bro. At least if you had that, I'd have an excuse. If you beat my ass just knuckles, that's gonna look scary on my scorecard, I'm not gonna lie. And I know them Thor punches hurt. Ain't nothing but meat and meat grease in them hoes. Kratos gets Thor down to one knee and hits him with this mean 4-piece combo. And then he went for the 5 with the shield. Thor caught that hoe, but Kratos done pushed this big ass up against this rock. Just for his ass to get pushed away by Thor, but he called the Leviathan axe and cut himself a nasty chunk of Thor blubber. He finna go sell that at the market for real. Them dudes not gonna be able to tell the difference between that and some goddamn pig. Kratos got the axe now, but Thor still just using his fists. Nigga, put a hammer out, gang. Now this make me look crazy. I'm the God of War. Brother man over here treat me like I'm just some jaw off the street. I mean, he's using some lightning, I guess, but this still look crazy on the scorecard. Kratos gets Thor down to one knee again. Just to uppercut him with an axe? That's a crazy ass move, brother. Thor finally put out the hammer, blocked an attack just to launch that boy Kratos. Sent them flying into this statue. He weaved a hammer throw, went for an axe swing, just got punched in his jaw, just to dodge the hammer again and then get another chunk of Thor blubber. They start spinning out of control and then straight slammed that boy Kratos' face into the ground. Did that man like how Ultraman did Superman? This Superman? Is nuts, nigga. Thor done regened all of his health, but now he wants to use the hammer. This is a real fight now. But I know them hammer attacks hurt. And he also throwing hammer Getsuga Tenchos out of Kratos. But Thor chokeslammed Kratos, picked him up by the arm and chunked his ass. And as soon as Kratos got back up, Thor done threw that hammer right at his domeskis. Just for Kratos to get that hoe off of him and... dumbass! Yeah, Thor, you're getting switched down. I'm taking my ass back to Greece, finding that bow and arrow I used to use, and me and my son are going to switch your ass down. We gonna have your ass looking like Thor's brother. Don't ever play with me like that again. And the disrespect does not stop there.
You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer, like me. Oh no. I say when we're done. I'm not leaving till I see the real you. Get up!
Thor killed Kratos, resuscitated him, just so he could run the Fade again. This is Kenpachi levels of demon timing, bro. That God of Thunder title does not belong to you, man. We need to cut the God out, nigga. You are the demon of thunder, the devil of lightning, bro. I ain't never seen no type of timing like this, man. We got to be able to play as Thor. We got to be able to use Mjolnir. We got to do something with Thor, bro. He is too saucy. But they get back to squabbling. Kratos goozles Thor just to hit him with this nasty ass left. Went for the right, but just got his ass scooped up and flew into the air. He's laying them meat sauce on Thor whole time they flying, just to get his punch caught and his little ass thrown. And once he gets up, him and Thor throw they axe and hammer at each other. They'll be here having a beam struggle and they just ore farming around it. They call their weapons back just to run at each other and hit them hoes again, and they make this frozen lightning bolt in the middle of the ground. And they get back to busting. Thor hit Kratos with a right, threw his ass on the wall, hit him with a body blow, just for Kratos to start beating that ass. Got the back of his bald ass head palmed, thrown, just to throw his Leviathan axe at this pole. I don't even know what to call it. Thor just smacked that hoe away and said, clever won't beat me, man. They get back to boxing, and that boy Thor done busted Kratos' shield. Goozled that man up and had the hammer hoisted above his head. He was getting ready to do my bald-headed goat dirty. But Thor was talking spicy to Kratos. He said, I see how my sons lost to you, even this lesser version of you, but I am not my sons. Just to start talking about Atreus, and we all know that boy Kratos don't play about his son. He done headbutt Thor and got this nasty ass right off on Thor. Knocked the damn tooth out his mouth. But that was enough fading for Thor. He put too much belt to ass to Kratos. His blood debt has been paid. He skedaddles. We fast forward to the end of the game, and that boy Thor just pulled up on Kratos in the middle of Ragnarok. And I'm not gonna hold you, Thor. You gonna have to stop grabbing me by my head, gang. And real talk, Kratos already a big dude. Kratos is 6'4". For one of Thor's hands to be able to palm the entirety of Kratos' head is insane. But they crash in front of Odin's house and start boxing something nasty. That boy Thor picked up Kratos and chunked his ass at Odin's lodge. Just to whiff the three-piece, Kratos reverses their situation. Now his ass on the lodge, and he starts attacking nothing but straight tummy and face, until Thor had enough of that, caught Kratos' punch and punched him square in the chest. I know he was wheezing for a little second with that nasty ass punch. And Thor's getting ready to do something with Mjolnir, so Kratos wrapped the Chaos Blades around that hand just to start getting electrocuted. He yoinks Mjolnir just to throw that hole back at Thor, pulls up on his ass and stabs him right in the gut. Now I'm not gonna hold you. Does that mean that boy Kratos was worthy, or was he just using Mjolnir's momentum against itself?
I guess we'll never know.
So Thor launched his ass back with some electricity. Kratos picks up all 800 pounds of Thor, slams his ass on the ground, tries to grab Mjolnir, but Thor gets up and slams his ass on the ground. Hemmed Kratos' ass up just to get an exploding spear in the shoulder, then an exploding spear right in his tummy, and they get back to busting. Kratos hits Thor with this nasty ass left hook, chunks his ass to the roof of the lodge, as Kratos and Thor beam clash again with the Leviathan axe and Mjolnir. Then them boys just start spamming. I mean, good God, I know they fingers hurt, but then Kratos knocks me on there out of Thor, stabs him in the tummy again, slams him on the ground, just to stab him in the hand and get that boy Thor some character development. Told that nigga we must be better. I'm not gonna lie, this game was already a 10 out of 10 to me when I played it, but if I was a dad and I played this game might be the greatest piece of fiction I ever touched. And Thor was falling for the propaganda. He wanted to be better for his daughter until Odin pulled up like, did I catch you trying to better yourself? And killed him. But yeah, that's the end of the fade. Kratos and Thor threw some generational hands. Let me know if y'all want some more God of War videos, because I definitely got y'all. And I'm probably just going to do some more anyways. Moral of the story is, be a good dad, I guess. That's all I got from this. But anyways, if you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Follow my socials. I'm going to leave them down in the description below. And I'm out of here. Bye.